Yeah, it's a beautiful spring day here in Norway, so I thought we'd start off this episode by cleaning the car. So I bought this Subaru about half a year ago, and I have to say I really enjoy the car. It's fun to drive, it looks pretty good, and it makes all the right noises. But being a 21-year-old Subaru that's been driven through the rough winters in Norway, there are some issues. Rust. Of course there's rust. I mean, it's nothing major, but it's enough. There are some spots around the car that needs to fix, and I'll get back to that later. I got a freeloader. Yeah, so here you can see the rust I was talking about. This one is way better, but there are some spots that I need to do here. In need of gravel? I have some for you. So let's see what that revealed. Ooh. Like, I don't think it's like through, but it's in desperate need of some rust protection. But yeah, it has been done something before, so let's do the other side. This one even got some clips. This looks newer, the whole thing. There's almost no gravel. Yeah. But all in all, pretty good. So let's check out this side. Yeah, this side looks definitely better. Like, it's not good, but it looks better. So, even on the inside too. So, yeah, that's not good. Oh. Not the best. Let's just start by removing all of this loose stuff. Good days. Might do this on the floor, so I don't need the hoist, because this is always in the way. Might be better actually to just jack up the car. That's a whole lot of Subaru. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cut off the rest of the badly welded rocker cover and call it a day, I think. It's the limit to how much rust man can take in a day. Much more corrosion than I anticipated, much more rust, so I'm very glad that I took off or cut out so much that I did, because that unveiled a lot of surface rust beneath it, so I'll be able to treat it before I weld in new rocker panels. Yes, I just decided to do some more grinding because this edge right here has so much of this old spot welding, so I can't get a clean surface. So it's not beautiful, but I think it'll do. On the other side, that's not beautiful, but yeah, I think it's got some structural integrity. Hopefully. Now let's clean up a bit of this mess. God. We are slowly getting there. I think this will be pretty good one. Just a few more bends, and I think it'll fit pretty good. Yeah. Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, so finally the rocker panels are done. Beautifully made. But before we can weld them on the car, we need to prep the surface with some rust converter and some primer. Or at least where we're not welding. So this is the product I'll be using today. It's an epoxy primer and a rust converter in one. So this is now the results from 4 layers of this Brunox. I have to say it's looking promising. Good to go. This is the same I used on the rocker panels before I welded, but this is for brushing on and not spraying, so yeah. Let's do that. Hey, I found a brush, and you know it's gonna be good, because the brush says art. Oh, there's something in art. Eh? Yeah, quick disclaimer, because as you can see, I'm pretty long way in the episode. I'm pretty like, yeah, should have thought of this earlier, but disclaimer, I remember I don't know anything about this stuff, so just assume that everything I do is wrong, so don't do what I do. I think that's wise. Yeah, so after the Brunox I applied some body filler and some seam sealer, and this is just regular primer on top of that, and then comes the paint. Come on. It's gonna be good. Yes, of course. I'm all done. I'm just reassembling or tightening the bolts for the rear cross member, rear front diff mount. I don't know what it's called. And of course, the nut holding this bolt snapped. Yeah. Just a quick explanation here. The nut holding that bolt is beneath the seats and I have to drill a hole to access it. Good times.